Good morning, guys. I'm gonna show you this page. It's a good page to practice everything we need to pass the exam. We have the listening, the grammar, the reading, different exercises. We are going to begin with listening. The listening is not difficult; it's easy because it's a daily routine, simple present. So let's check. Let's practice. Here, well, you click and then you will see a video. You're gonna click on the video. Don't pay attention to the video. You have to pay attention to the information so as to click on the correct one, okay? Let me see. We're gonna play. Play.
My name's Fred. I live in London and I'm 17 years old. I wake up at 7 and I usually get out of bed about 7:30.
Okay. He said, I wake up at 7 and I usually get up at 7:30. The question is, what time does he wake up? No get up. So the correct answer is at 7 because he said, I wake up at 7. Okay, check.
I wake up at 7 and I usually get out of bed about 7:30. Then I come downstairs and have breakfast. Usually I have cereal for breakfast with orange juice, but sometimes I have toast with usually jam or honey. Then I pack my bag for school.
Okay, in this question he says, I usually have juice, cereal and juice. Sometimes I have toast and jam, but he didn't mention fruit. The question is, which of these things does he not have for breakfast? So, fruit? He doesn't eat fruit. Okay. What time does he have a break for lunch? Let's see.
I walk because my school's it's only in the centre of the town where I live. So it's only 15 minutes walk in the morning, which is good because it means I can sleep later. The school is quite old. It's been a school for about 400 years, and it's got about 1,000 students there in 7 age groups, and it's only boys there. School starts at 8:30, and then we have 2 lessons, which go until 10:15. 10:45 we have break for 15 minutes. Then 11 till 12:40 we have 2 more lessons, and then lunchtime.
Okay, 11 to 12:40 we have 2 more lessons, and then we have lunch. So the question is, what time does he have a break? At 12:40, because at that time class is finished. Yeah.
I can go into town to get my lunch, but most people have to stay in the school and eat the school food, and British school food isn't very nice.
The school food isn't very nice. It is not good. Okay.
Then we have 2 more lessons after lunch, and we finish school at 3:30. Usually I come home and I just sort of relax for a bit, and that's usually for maybe an hour.
What does he do when he arrives home? He says, I sort of relax. Más o menos, como que I sort of relax. So he relaxes. Me faltó una. This question was not answered. A ver, which one? This question was not answered. Well, I click en check answers. Yo creo que debí de haber clicado on the next. Pero bueno, ya tienen la idea, ¿eh? Ya tienen la idea. ¿Cuál es el audio? Entonces, you're gonna click on this. We're gonna leave. We're gonna leave so that I show you. We have the listening, the daily routines. We have schools in Britain, cinema and theater in London. You can practice any of these 3. Any. Please. Then you're gonna go to grammar. Grammar. And please click on A1 elementary. A1. We're going to have a review from the beginning. A ver, to be or not to be, this or that, this. We are going to practice, well, this one, the first one. And it says, you a teacher? Are you a teacher? Yes, I am. Is your name Marcos? Yes, it is. Okay. When you finish, you're gonna go to the reading. Elementary A1. Here in the reading, you're gonna practice any. Let's check what the first one about my family. Reading test. Read if you want. I recommend you to check this information and then escanea, check. Jonathan was born in London. True or false? A ver, Jonathan. I'm going to tell you about my family. We live in London. My mother went to France on a student. They met there. A few years later, my dad moved to England and married my mom. He works as a French teacher. Well, so although I grew up in Lancaster, a beautiful city in the north of England. So he's from Lancaster, no? So it's false. Jonathan was born in London. False. Click and next. The next one is his parents both speak more than one language. My recommendation is that you scan the information. Look for the specific information about his parents, what language, or if they speak more than one language. Let's check. He's from France. He speaks English and French. She's English. She's quite short. She's got curly words. She can speak French too. Okay. His parents both speak more than one language. True, because they speak English and French. They got married in France. Let's check. We saw this information. A few years later, my dad moved to England and married my mom in England. They got married in France. False. Jonathan's mother is a lot shorter than his father. Jonathan's brother. Jonathan's mother. Sorry. Jonathan's mother. He is very tall, much taller than my mom. Muy alto, mucho más alto que mi mamá. A ver, Jonathan's mother is a lot shorter than his father, mucho más bajita que su papá. True. Okay, so this is what you are going to do when you finish. First, you're going to begin with listening, grammar, then reading. If you can do, well, go to the next. These are the exercises. Similar exercises you take in an exam. So if you can practice all of them, perfect. Okay. So what I want you to do, please take a picture, capture the image on your computer if you can, and send me the results. That's it. Am, ayer, ayer martes estuve con Gaby, Fernanda, Chema, Emanuel. La vez pasada, la semana pasada estuvo Arturo, Emanuel, Vadillo también, Fernanda, Gaby. Los demás chicos, únanse, please, porque ya no vamos a parar. Ahorita es esta video clase. Estoy trabajando en el libro porque el libro que ustedes llevaban allá es grande, es como de 200 páginas. Vamos a seguir trabajando en él. Lo que pasa es que aquí lo estoy digitalizando y lo tengo que separar para irles mandando. Ah, no, 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 ya me acordé. Necesito que me manden su correo, por favor, porque les voy a mandar el libro para que ustedes vayan contestando. ¿Sale? Es todo. See you next time.